Hey, welcome back. We pulled our crab pots. We're going to do some maintenance on them, and then we've got a few crab that we're going to harvest right now. So if you don't want to see us cracking some crab skulls, then tune out for a minute and then you come back in. Here's what we got. Oh, it clouded up a little bit.
Yeah, it was a little bumpy. The ride was a little bumpy.
All right, gonna go away.
Gotta go on. Oh, he wants to kill the
Go on,
crab.
Gunner, get out of the way.
Always Gunner.
They're holding on to each other.
Ah,
Get
stop.
out, Gunner.
Stop.
Gunner, get back. All right, you put the axe down on the ground.
Okay, just like this?
Yeah, just like that. But you gotta hold it tight because I'm gonna whack him. There you go.
Perfect.
Put that guy right there. So here's all of his lungs and stuff, and that's what we gotta get rid of because that's not good for you. So get rid of the lungs. And then he's got all this yucky stuff inside there. You got to pull all that stuff out. And it's easier at a wash station, but we don't have a wash station. So we do our washing whatever's left over inside the cabin. And then we throw them in the bucket. Throw them in the bucket. Try to get the loon, but it stopped looning.
I think that's your raven wondering what you're doing, Daddy. Ooh. Nice.
How's that?
Pretty good.
Smells like crab already.
It does, doesn't it?
Do you need a hot pad for that?
Usually, sometimes I use the UGG glove to throw them in. Check her out.
Is it good?
I'm pretty sure that's oily.
Hot?
Nope.
You jerked your hand away real fast. Oh, you broke his leg.
He broke his leg. It's ready to go. Oh man, that looks good. Good stuff. I'm surprised our Raven's not out here checking all this out.
I hear him. He's calling his friend.
Hey, buddy.
It's time.
I got it.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hey.
I'm eating my crab.
It's
Hot.
Is it crab time?
It's crab time.
What are you doing now?
Packing these for the winter. Sealing them, I guess you would say, for the winter.
Because we got the vacuum seal Costco special.
Yeah, we ended up just doing a Costco special. I don't know how long it'll last, but it seems to do a pretty good job.
Well, everybody recommended it. It's supposed to do really good.
Did they?
Yeah.
So the only problem with do we save these?
Save those different, yeah, because we got to pack
Ziploc
them.
bag, which I
Yeah.
do have some Ziploc bags. Okay. I was gonna say the only problem we have is with
The claws.
the claws.
So for the claws, all these things right here, they will puncture through the bag. So we put them inside a like a Ziploc bag, and then put them inside the vacuum seal bag, and that way it doesn't puncture the. That way it doesn't puncture it.
Actually, I guess we should always just get rid of these too, shouldn't we?
The little tips.
Just the tip.
Just the tip, Mama. Are you being funny?
Sorry. I crack myself up sometimes. You ready? Good boy. Vacuum seal.
Yeah. Alright, so we got done vacuum sealing all the stuff. Now we're putting it away so we can have a meal a little later on in the winter. It's our new freezer.
How do you like that freezer?
It's nice.
It is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. There we go. So we're expecting some wind, like a high winds for the next few days. So we're gonna pull the boat out of the water, and we always get a lot of questions on how we do it. So we're gonna take you along with us. Let's go. Oh shit, that just got right off the rock. So we got the boat enough out of the water that we can get the butt plug out, and then we're going to drain some of this water out because it rained super hard last night. So we got a little bit of water in there. So then we're going to continue pulling this up the beach.
Our first pull up this year. It went good.
I prefer to say our first pull out this year, but tomato, tomato. So anyways, that's how we pull the boat out. We have to do it in stages because our cable on the winch isn't long enough. I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but right now this is our best option.
And it works.
Yeah, and it works just fine. We might get a, let's see if we can get on here. They make a little kit where you can mount a wheel on the front, and that way we wouldn't have to use the four-wheel. We could just put the winch up here and then winch the stuff out of the water and just bring the trailer by itself. So that's something we're looking into, but anyways, this is how we pull it out of the water. Then we just put two big rocks behind the tires and tie a rope to this just in case anything happens. It has a little safety line, a long lanyard, and that's it. So let's get it all tied up and taken off the four-wheeler. We can head back to the cabin.
Sounds good. Maybe her mate already got eaten.
Maybe. We had two strange things happen, but we were busy messing with the boat. But there was a sea duck out there, and an eagle was like going after it, and it dived down, and then the eagle just kind of hovered. And when it popped up, it would dive down, and it would dive on the duck again, and the duck would dive back down underwater. It gave up after a few tries, but that was very interesting. And then as soon as we got here,
Mr. Otter.
a damn otter ran out of the woods and ran into the water, so we tied Gunner up so we could mess with the trailer and not mess with Gunner. Anyways, all right, so that's pretty much it. So the good thing about having it out of the water is we can pull the butt plug and just let the rain. That's what I say is a butt plug, Mama. Listen, I know our audience, and our audience doesn't mind the word butt plug because that's what it is. My wife says there's another term, a technical term.
Plug, not the butt plug.
It's a
I
butt
was only
plug.
joking when I told you that.
I call it a butt plug. And Carl calls it a butt. Everybody calls it a butt plug.
No, just you. More?
No, that's good. Yeah. So that's the other added benefit is we can lower the motor in the winter, and that way when it starts dropping into the freezing, like we're getting down to the 20s this week at night and the high 30s during the day. So another added benefit is we can drop the motor down and none of that water freezes up in here. And something that I don't know any of these terms, but something else that we run into is I don't know what you call that. I call it the pisser. Well, you know when your motor comes down and water starts pissing out the back? This sometimes freezes up, but this gets heated up during the day. So even if we're in 20-degree weather, the sun will heat this up. So if we have to go, we're not messing around with trying to unfreeze that thing. So we really like having the boat out of the water because it's just so many added benefits. So we don't have an automatic bilge, and we thought about putting one in, but we kind of don't like it just so it's not always running on the battery. So we don't, like if we get a big wind, a big rain, we'll just go get the boat and pump it real quick. But yeah, any other added benefits?
No, just peace of mind.
Yeah. You can also come shovel the snow off the boat too. That's an added benefit. All right, to the cabin.
Hang on.